Hi students, in last class we discussed about different types of blood vessels, arteries, veins, capillaries, and we also discussed the difference between the arteries and the veins. We discussed the internal structure of the heart. It's very important. So in today's class, one more 4 marks question that is very important. The cardiac cycle. So what is cardiac cycle? What happens in cardiac cycle? We will discuss in today's class. So actually, when the fission takes place in female body, fission of sperm and ovum, the zygote will form. The zygote will develop into embryo. During the development of embryo, 21st day, 21st day during the development of embryo, heartbeat will start. Actually, so there was no body organs are formed, hands, legs, heads are not formed, but the first organs, the heartbeat start during the development of embryo on the 21st day. On the 21st day. Recently, some scientists they discovered during 15 days the heartbeat rate will be start. But actually, in your textbook, during development of embryonic development, 21st day, heartbeat rate will start. Until the death, there is no rest for this heart. It will continuously, it will work 24/7. Even a single minute also it will not stop. 24 hours daily, every minute, seconds, heartbeat rate will be taken in our body. If heartbeat rate starts, when heartbeat rate will be start? Until the death of the person. Okay. Now what is cardiac cycle? One contraction, one relaxation of atria ventricle is called as one cardiac cycle. So I will draw a simple diagram of heart already. In last class we draw the heart, structure of the heart. So once again I am drawing this simple diagram. So we already discussed about this structure of the heart. We explained about this heart, but I am not going to draw all the labels here. But for understanding, you can draw the simple diagram of the heart. This is a rough diagram of heart. So we know there are 4 chambers is there in heart, 2 atria and 2 ventricles. So what is cardiac cycle? One contraction and one relaxation of atria and ventricle. One contraction and one relaxation of atria and ventricle is called as cardiac cycle. It's It's easy to understand this diagram. Let's come to this explanation. Atria, left atria, right atria, left ventricle, right ventricles. So we know this. There are a wall is present between the atria, left ventricular wall. The wall present between the right atria and right ventricle, right atrioventricular apertures, that is tricuspid and bicuspid walls. So the wall present between left ventricle and aorta or arteries. Arteries carry blood to the body parts. Artery. The wall, one more wall present between the right ventricle and pulmonary artery. Right ventricle and pulmonary artery. Systemic wall and pulmonary wall. Today we are going to discuss how the blood is flowing from atria into ventricles. What happens when the blood is flowing from atria into ventricles? So this is about the structure of the heart. 4 chambers: atrius, left atria, right atria, left ventricle, right ventricles. So the valve, so VAL, valve is present between the apertures, left atria and left ventricles. So now we have to imagine these 4 chambers are in the relaxation state. Relaxation state is nothing but it's a diastole. We will talk here what is diastole and what is systole. Systolic, systole and diastole. Diastole is nothing but it's in the form of relaxation phase. Systole, it's a contraction phase, contractions. So now we have to imagine that these 4 chambers are in relaxation form, in relaxation stage. These 4 chambers are in diastole, in the diastole. So when 4 chambers are in relaxation state, what happens? So there are 2 blood vessels. They are carrying the blood, transporting into the heart. The first one is, so the blood vessels which are superior vena cava and posterior vena cava. We talked about superior and posterior vena cava. So the vena cava is nothing but it's a veins. This vena cava is transporting the blood into the right atria. Right atria. So one more blood vessels, that is from the lungs, pulmonary veins. From the lungs, the pulmonary veins transporting the blood into the left atria. So these are 2 blood vessels. These 2 blood vessels is transporting the blood into the hearts. Into the hearts. One is pulmonary vein, another one is vena cava, veins transporting the blood into 2 arteries. So these arteries are going away from the hearts. They are carrying the blood to the body parts. So arteries, pulmonary arteries. I already told you, arteries always carry oxygenated blood. Pulmonary artery carry deoxygenated blood. Veins always carry deoxygenated blood. Is nothing but which one having carbon dioxide. Oxygenated blood is nothing but which one have oxygen into the blood. Deoxygenated, they have carbon dioxide. Oxygenated blood have oxygen in the blood. how this deoxygenated blood will be converted into oxygenated blood in the lungs. We already discussed in second lesson. The gas exchange between the alveoli and blood capillaries. When the blood is flowing to the blood capillaries, the high concentration of oxygen enters into the blood to form hemoglobin, to form oxyhemoglobin. Once you remember that. So these two blood vessels are transporting the blood into the heart. Now come, when these four chambers are in relaxation state, in the diastole phase, what happens now? When they are in relaxation stage, see these two blood vessels are carrying the blood into the heart. One is pulmonary veins carrying the blood into the left atria. Vena cava carries the blood into the right atria. The right atria. Now this upper chamber, so these atria are filled with the blood. These two atria, left atria and right atria, are filled with the blood. Once the blood enters into the chambers, what happens? They are in the form of relaxation phase now. So these two chambers is going to start contract. So these two chambers is going to start contract. What happens when contraction takes place in the left atria and the right atria? The blood flows into the ventricle. When the contraction takes place in the left atria and the right atria, the blood flows into the ventricle through the valve is present. There is a valve is present. Through this valve, the blood flows into the left atria to left ventricle, right atria to right ventricles. So these valves are, so when atria are contracting, these valves are opening. So when the valves are open, the blood flows into the ventricles. The blood flows into the ventricles. What happens when the atria started contract? This ventricle started relaxation. These are always opposite. Always opposite. See, look at once here. So these are atrias and the ventricles. What happens when this atria started contracting through the valve, the blood flowing into the ventricles? So this ventricle started relaxation. So this blood flows into the ventricles through the valve, bicuspid valve and tricuspid valves. Now look at very careful. When atria contract, the blood already went into the ventricles. Again, when the ventricles also started contracting. So when ventricles started contracting, this atria started relaxation. Atria started relaxation. Now listen very carefully. There is a chance to enter blood into reverse direction. When a ventricle start contracting, there is a hole is there is a valve is there. So when it started contracting, there is a chance to enter blood into reverse direction from ventricle to atria, from ventricle to atria. That's why to prevent reverse direction of blood flows from ventricle into atria, this valve is going to close. I think you understood. Don't confuse. So when atria contracts, blood flows into ventricles. When ventricle started contracting, there is a chance to enter blood into reverse direction. Again ventricle to atria. So there is a valve is present. This valve is going to close. When the valve is going to close, we can hear a sharp sound that is lump. When bicuspid valve when tricuspid wall is going to close to prevent the reverse direction of blood flows, we can listen a sharp sound. That sharp sound is called lub. Lub. When the wall is closed, the blood cannot enter into the arteries. The blood cannot enter into arteries. Now listen carefully. So now come. So what happens when ventricle started contracts? Actually, the blood has to go through the body parts, through the arteries. From here, from the pulmonary artery to the lungs. Pulmonary arteries to the lungs. What happens now? So, when ventricles start contract, the blood flows to the arteries to the body parts, pulmonary arteries to the lungs. The two blood vessels carrying the blood to the body part and the lungs. So, when ventricles started relaxation, listen, when ventricles started relaxation, so there is a chance to enter the blood from arteries and pulmonary arteries into the reverse direction again. This is different. When ventricles started contract, the blood can enter into the reverse direction to the atria. The valve is closing. But when ventricles start relaxation, there is two more valves is there, systemic valve and pulmonary valve. So there is a chance to enter the blood into the again ventricles. Here this systemic valve and pulmonary valve is going to close to prevent reverse direction of blood flows from arteries into ventricles, left ventricles, from pulmonary arteries into right ventricles. So we can hear a not sharp, a dull sound. The dull sound is called as dub. So they are inbuilt. These vessels are inside. So they are rooted in deep. That's why we can see when arteries, when ventricles are start relaxation, there is a chance to enter the blood from arteries into the ventricles, left ventricles, pulmonary arteries into the right ventricles. There is a valve is going to close to reverse direction of blood flows. Systemic valve and pulmonary valves. When these valves are closing, you can hear a dull sound. The dull sound is called dub. You can hear a lub, dub. That's why the heartbeat rate sound, so sound is always it's looking like lub and dub, lub, dub. So this is about the cardiac cycle. One contraction and one relaxation of arteries and ventricle is called as one cardiac cycle. To complete one cardiac cycle, we need one contraction of atria, one contraction of ventricles, one contraction of arteries and the ventricles. So this is about the cardiac cycle. Just to remember 4 valves. So when they are closing, when the valves are closing, you can see a lub sound and a dub sound. Okay, students. So for this whole process, for atria contraction, around the time is needed for atria contraction 0.11 to 0.14 second. Just 0.11 to 0.14 second for atria contraction. For the ventricle, the time is needed for the ventricle contraction 0.27 to 0.35 second. Approximately for this whole process, atrial and ventricle contraction relaxations need 0.8 second. 0.8 second. The time needed for atrial contraction is 0.11 to 0.14 second. Why the more time is required for the ventricle contraction? That is the question. When atria contracts, there is only valve is there. Through the wall, the blood easily entering into the ventricles. But when ventricles start to contract, the blood is flowing to the vessels. Small vessels is there to the vessels. The blood is transported to the various parts of the body. To transport various parts of the body, it needs more time to compare the atrias. That's why 0.27 to 0.35 seconds is required for ventricle contraction. 0.11 to 0.14 second is required for the atrial contraction. Okay? Don't confuse students. So just simple remember the 4 chambers. They are in relaxation stage. Relaxation stage is called as diastole. Contraction stage is called as systole. So when they are in diastole, it's nothing but contract. The blood flows into the ventricles through the wall, bicuspid and tricuspid valve. When ventricles started contracting, the blood flows into reverse direction to prevent reverse direction of blood flows into atria. The valve is going to close. When valve is going to close, we can hear a sharp sound, that is loud. When ventricles start relaxation, when contract, the blood flows into the body parts to the arteries and pulmonary artery to the lungs. When they start relaxation, the blood present in the arteries want to move into reverse direction. So there is a valve is present to close the reverse direction of blood flows into the ventricles. Systemic valve and pulmonary valve is going to close. You can listen hear a dull sound, that is dub. It is lub and dub. Systolic and diastolic. Systolic and diastolic. So this blood is always flow with 120 mg for mercury for 80. 120 by 80. Systole and diastole. So this is about cardiac cycle. Now we will discuss some animals name they have given in your textbook. What is the animal name? Name of the animal? Weight of the body, weight of the heart. Weight of the body, weight of heart. Heartbeat rate for minutes. Rate for minutes. Number of heartbeats. Number of heartbeat rate for minute. For example, take blue whale. Blue whale is very big, very weight animals, aquatic animals, around 1,50,000 kg. The average blue whale weight is 1,50,000 kg, 1.5 ton. The weight of heart is around 750 kg. But what is the heartbeat rate? 7 per minute. For 1 minute, the heartbeat rate in blue whale is only for 7. 7 heartbeat rates. Next, come to the elephant. Elephant body weight is around 3000 kg. 3000 kg. But their weight of heart is around 12 to 21 kg. But the heartbeat rate 46 per minute. 46 per minute. Come to the human beings. Man. What is the weight of man? Around 60 to 70 kg average. 60 to 70 kg. What is the weight of heart? Only we can hold our heart in the fist. Around 300 grams. 300 grams. Yes. Then what is heartbeat rate? Number of heartbeat rate 76 per minutes. 76 per minutes. What happens here? If the heart weight is more weight, heartbeat rate is very less. If heart weight is decreasing, the number of heartbeat is also increasing. 300 grams and 76. Cold-tip bird. Cold-tip bird around just it's 8 gram. 0.15 grams. 0.15 gram their heartbeat rate, not 0.15 grams. But heartbeat rate is around 1200 per minutes. 1200 per minutes. So this is about name of the animals. What happens here? What we learn here? If the heart weight is more, heartbeat is very less. So if you take, if heartbeat is very small, 0.15 grams. So their volume is very small, but the heartbeat rate 1200 per minutes. Very fast. Even we cannot imagine the heartbeat rate in cold-tip birds. We can listen our heartbeat rate 76 per minutes in hands. But in elephant, 12 to 21 kg, 46 per minutes. So this is about and name of the animals, weight of the. We also discussed it. Small babies, they have 100 to 150 heartbeat rates. What happens when they are growing? The heartbeat rate will decrease. When heart weight is increasing, the heartbeat rate decrease. When the heartbeat rate is rate is very small, the heartbeat rate is very high. So if the weight is increasing, heartbeat rate decrease. If weight is decreasing, heartbeat rate increase. Okay, this is about, so very important. So this table and the cardiac cycle. So today homework. So I only told only cardiac cycle. What is cardiac cycle? So you should write all the points. What is systole? What is diastole? What is systolic? What is diastoles? What is lub and what is dub sounds? What happens when the walls are closed? Why the walls are closing? When walls are closing, what happens? There are so many. So content is there in the cardiac cycles, and you should write this table also. Okay, students. Thank you. So should read and write the cardiac cycle and write about this table also. Okay, thank you.